What's up? Day 5, happy hour, and today I'm gonna do something that is mad funny, except I try and do things that are mad funny all the time, but this one is especially funny. Something that just lights my soul on fire is data. I just love it. Data analysis, Excel spreadsheets, graphs, pivot tables, like, ah, whoa, you see me right now. I love data and I love helping people with data. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna help a specific community of people that is, you know, I would say near and dear to my heart, but I think a better description is in need of help. And that is the community of men looking for women on Hinge. So I'm gonna be analyzing 100 profiles today. 100 might be a big number. I might have to change that number as we go on. I'm gonna be looking for very specific things. I have my criteria laid out, I'll show you. And then I'm gonna make a YouTube video just offering up some information for men who don't know what the other side of the app looks like. I believe that people's intentions on Tinder are always questionable. But once people actually get to Hinge, I feel like their intentions are a little less questionable, but that does not necessarily translate to people being able to create a better profile and clearly communicate who they are. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna brush up my profile and then I'm gonna show it to you. Cause you know, I'm not like that gym teacher that doesn't do jumping jacks with the students, cause I hated that gym teacher and I still remember his full name. Then I'm gonna do some good old-fashioned data analysis on these men and their profiles. Yikes, they're bad. I'm just like, but we don't want them to stay like that. And I'm gonna offer up my support. It's gonna be great. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna shrink it to 50 because, you know, even just dragging that number down, ooh, that's a lot, 100. I'm looking for trends so I can make really good points to help this under-resourced community of men on Hinge. Okay, let's do it. Wish me luck, but wish them more luck because I'm coming for their lives. Profile number 17. This guy killed it. I'm really impressed by you, Doug. Profile number 22. I just got a notification that Hinge thinks we're most compatible. So far, I trust my own data analysis over Hinge's data analysis, but let's see. Starting with which prompts did you use? I'm the type of texter. Why the f would you use that one? My simple pleasures. Okay, that has potential. Fresh laundry, hot shower on a cold morning. What cold mornings? We live in Miami. I wish we had cold mornings. I take pride in knowing exactly who I am. That's great. I would like you to tell me who you are. That's the point of profile. It's not only about your face. Safe to say he's not the one. I don't know anything about you. What if I'm your wife, but you can't tell me who you are? I'm stressed. This guy has the most wild profile, but he's gonna rank pretty high. I just can't even, oh. This guy is mad funny. Damn, I'm sitting here thinking, how is it possible to lack this much dimension? And then I look at where this person is from and it's Albany, New York. It all makes sense. No offense. Profile number 48. This man is the Canadian Rock. The Canadian Rock has listed in his profile, together we could live, laugh, love. Does that work in Canada? Is that cute in Canada? Profile number 49, Tony. Tony with the German Shepherd from Michigan. You're precious. A perfect score. 50. All right, I officially made it through 50 profiles and I am gonna go play with this data. I live to serve. These men deserve my time in this way. Maybe not the other way, but in this way they deserve my time. So I'm gonna go cook up some conclusions and I'll be back. Okay, look. So let me show you what I'm testing for. I don't even know if you can see this. Okay, so I tested for a couple things. Let me show you. First thing I tested for, unoriginality. How many of the terms, the same ass terms, show up in every person's profile? For example, pizza. 54% of profiles. Are you kidding me? If you really want to see all of this data and the conclusions I came to, you should watch the video I make for these men who are in need. I'll link it at some point when I finish it. Then I wanted to test for how many people used which specific prompts on their profile, and I did. And then I also had a category here called high impact, which is when I thought they used the prompt well. Let's just say only 10.67% of the time was anything these people said of high impact. Okay, and then the most important thing I tested for, I didn't want to test for likability because that's entirely subjective and Lord knows I don't like a lot of these people, but I wanted to test for, I don't know the word for it, knowability, I guess. I was looking for how much information you gave me that would help me as the receiver of this information make a clear decision. I'm looking for ease of decision, basically. How easy is it for me to make a yes or a no decision on you and your profile based on the information you gave me, based on photos and videos, and then also based on written content like captions and the way they responded to prompts. No surprise here. The results aren't looking too hot. Average score of 2.28 for how much I knew about them based on their photos, and then average score of 1.92, how much I know about them based on the written content, for an average score of 2 out of 5, 4 out of 10. Yikes. Basically what I'm trying to say is you're not getting your point across, and I need to teach you how to do that. Figured it out that I was zoomed in. Now I'm not being a dumbass. There were definitely a couple people in this data that carried the team. I don't even want to see what the scores would look like if I took them out, to be honest. Anyway, now I'm going to switch gears from analysis to strategy because I got a whole bunch of men who need my help. Oh, I have to show you my profile. Let me do that. And if you're wondering why I'm whispering, it's because my roommate is a teacher and he's conducting middle school math classes in the kitchen. So I have no likes left today because I spent them sending compliments to people who don't like themselves and I think they're cool. First and foremost, I start with the name Hal because I immediately am disinterested if you call me Haley. It hurts me deep. But Hal, it's funny. I had someone tell me that I sound like an electrician and I agree. Anyway, so start off with this video of me. And the reason I start off with this video is because I want people to know right off the bat that I lead with my personality. And I also want them to know that I'm good to be natural. I have no makeup on in this video. Chilling in a hoodie with my hair up, which is how I am very often. I want those to be some of the first things people notice about me. And if they initially don't like them, then I initially don't like them. So we're good, we're on the same page still. Then I go crazy for, and this is pretty blunt what I wrote here, and that's because I don't want to have to do all the work. I want to give the guys on the other side the information they need to be able to self-select and know I should approach you or I shouldn't based on what you wrote. And honestly, it's worked. So I wrote, I go crazy for sweet introverted men who were raised by women and look good in hats, followed by a couple of emojis that symbolize types of men I might be interested in, and not followed by emojis that represent types of men I might not be interested in. Okay, moving on. This photo, again, shows a little personality, shows that I have nice eyes, shows that I have a necklace that looks like I date drug lords. That's the feedback I get all the time, and I think that shit's hilarious. So, you know, show that I do nothing. No, 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 no. I literally do nothing. Well, not that kind of shit. What do? I do fucking sticky notes. I like to put this picture's here for a couple reasons. One thing I don't want to do is overpromise and underdeliver. I also don't want to not give you enough information about who I am, what I like, what I look like, everything. I don't want to give you too little information so that you fill in your own question marks with your own assumptions or your own wishes and then show up and meet me and you feel I underdelivered. I don't want to do that shit. So I'm gonna let you know I have a deep voice. I'm gonna let you know I got some extra weight on me. I'm gonna let you know all that stuff so that you can make decisions before we get into it, because I'm not. Next, I geek out on blah, 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 blah. If you know me, you know I do geek out on all of this stuff. I don't care if people don't like these things. I don't care if they don't know what they are, but it shows that I know enough about myself to be able to communicate things about myself. You feel me? My mugshot. I don't like dad jokes and I don't like dumb humor. I like clever humor, and I'm like, whatever, this is clever enough. And if not, it just communicates. Love this mug. Shout out Urban Outfitters. Next, I know I found the one when we both feel we got the better end of the deal. Yeah, that's a metric I use in my friendships and my relationships, and I like to put that there as a clear expectation because it won't confuse someone when I don't feel I got the better end of the deal, so I dip. And it also won't confuse me when that person doesn't feel they got the better end of the deal, so they dip. I'm not confused. You see what I'm saying? Get someone who looks at you like that. Yeah, I'm trying to laugh at your ass, bro. I want you to be annoying and funny, and I'm trying to laugh in a hoodie. Daniel Caesar's playing in the background, which is important to me. Oh my god, he's funny. And then I'm known for my hair. I am. Here it is. It's long. It's nice. Anyway, thank you for watching Day 5 Happy Hour. To see what else I do in this series, hit subscribe, turn on your post notifications by hitting that bell button, and you'll get notified every time I do another happy hour or post something. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy out there. Okay, bye. Okay.